Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Level 1 Bar and Arcade. It is Monday, October 14th, but most importantly, of all of those numbers, it is Monday night, and that means it's Pinball League night. Welcome to all of you. I am Scott Veith. I am Sav2880 on Twitch and everywhere else. I think the beautiful Jen Rupert is joining me for just a minute.
Oh my gosh, did you say beautiful?
Yes, I did.
I really like that. Thank you, Scott.
Well, it's a truthful statement.
I appreciate it.
Yes, she is J_Rup on Instagram if you want to give her a follow on there.
Yes.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm super excited. I feel like I'm really loud. I'm going to turn myself down for a little bit.
I think we both are. There's a lot of people in the bar tonight.
There's like
some
a
kind
retirement party, I think, going on.
Oh, gotcha.
So I walked in, I was like, ugh, who are all these tourists that are here? Because, you know, it's a Monday night, right? So, like, anybody who knows Level 1 on a Monday night is just full, complete pinball people.
Yes.
Like, when you see non-pinball people here, it's great for the bar. I super duper appreciate, like, the non-regulars
and I don't mind it a bit either, yeah.
Yes, but it's still at the same time, it was like, I'm a little crowded, you know? So, and like, I'm a tiny person, and I'm still crowded. Like,
right. I'm a big person. I'm not helping with anybody. I am doing crowding, unfortunately. So I'll do my best to avoid that. Yeah, it is super, super busy in here tonight. Yeah. Not a bad thing, but, of course, a lot of people here playing some pinball tonight, which we are excited for.
Finals are finalized after this week. So
that's right. Divisions will be set.
Yeah, divisions, my bad. So divisions.
Yes.
So it's a crucial week for a lot of people, especially me being one of them.
So this is week 6. We're going to have 2 weeks then of division play, right?
Yes, we'll have.
And then we will have the playoffs after that.
Yep. So after this week, divisions will be finalized, and then from there, people will move up and down within the division.
Correct.
So this is the final week to qualify for your division right now.
Right, and for those of you who don't know, welcome to, I think DJ's back there posting the Elwin emotes. We appreciate that. If you don't know how it works, your division is based on your the average rank of the players that you've played all during the season, your placement. So the higher groups you're in determines what division you're going to be in as you go along. Where you finish in the division is strictly based on how many points you get every single week.
Yeah, I hate sitting on this like super high stool because I'm I don't want to like look down at you.
No one's playing Street Fighter.
I know. I think I'm gonna go steal that real quick.
Go steal that chair.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I'll be right back.
All good. All good. That'll give me time when she comes. Well, we will surprise her. I don't know if she knows of the presence of commentator Cam yet, so we will surprise her. Yeah, we have that. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the party. Let me switch the camera over here so we can get Jen in the camera. Quit dropping frames. Stupid Twitch. Why are you doing that to me? I'm waiting for it to switch back from being red. I don't know why it's dropping frames. Evil camera. Hi, that's Jen.
I was like, it's not evil camera, Scott. Come on.
Nah, it can feel evil sometimes.
It's not. I'm completely okay with this type of camera. So
that's good. Like, hold on. I got to change it up because I'm on the right now. And JAY_RUPE. There we go. Perfect. There we go. That should look better. Hey, where's my name?
What?
Oh, my God. I found a glitch.
Because you didn't hit enter.
Oh, yeah. I didn't hit enter.
I figured that out when Alex was teaching me how to like use all this stuff. I was like, you have to make sure you have to hit enter once you enter everything, and then that way it'll go in. So I'm loving this. So wait, is this one new?
No, we've actually had this
I was
going to
say, well, no, like,
Hi,
I think, hey. No, I think that this one's new because
I brought that from home.
Okay, I was going to say, because like this one hasn't been here before, so.
I think we lost that one over the Amazing Pinball Race because we had the one camera that was acting like the Blair Witch Project. Yeah. So we had to do the switch of the camera, so we had 6 on the floor. Because let's be honest, the pinball machines are more important than us.
Yeah.
You came here to see pinball.
That's true. That's true. Or you want to see like Cody in the background.
Well, we all want to see Cody.
Yeah.
We want to see Kim. There's Kim.
Kim's making an appearance.
That's right. I see Brian. I see DJ just over top of my head right there.
Yep, I see him too. He's over there.
And we're seeing all you fine people in chat, including V-Bell. She's up in Akron tonight.
Whoa.
I miss her. I wish she was here.
I don't blame you.
I know.
She's awesome.
She's very cool, yes.
She's super duper awesome.
I could not agree more.
So.
Yes. So the 2 games we have tonight, you saw the first one. That is you saw cameras on JP, so you knew about that.
Yes.
We had the cameras to start on Attack from Mars, And we have a camera on Jurassic Park as well.
With the new code. Super excited about
nice.
that.
I have not heard of the new code. Tell me what you've heard about it.
Oh, I haven't heard anything.
Nothing is valid. Nothing is valid. We will learn it together.
Yeah, I think we will learn it together. So, like, the only thing that I think is a little bit different is maybe smart modes and amber shots.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm not quite sure. I'm still waiting. Still waiting.
For?
Still waiting.
For?
The stern button to mean something.
Yeah, and it doesn't really, does it do anything?
Not right. Other than your like launch at the beginning, no.
Yeah, that's interesting.
From what I've heard, nothing. So I'm still waiting for that.
They'll add something to it.
Yeah.
But you're right. I don't know what.
I'm hoping soon they do that.
It's got to be coming. I mean, what was this version of code? 0.9?
Yeah, and I couldn't confirm that. I can't. I still feel like I'm really, really loud. So.
Don't worry about it. I think it's just, like I said, I think there's so much background noise right now.
Okay.
It's making everybody sound really loud.
Super loud.
New
and I know
code.
that I'm like a loud individual in general, so that's why I'm always like, I feel like I'm really loud.
So am I. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
That was August 23rd, so that's not it.
No, I think it's like 0.9 something right now.
Yeah, let's see.
If anybody knows out there who's listening what Jurassic Park code we are on,
I'm trying to sneak
we would love to know. 0.9.
There it is. It is 0.9, and it was released 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Looks like Abby's going to be our first player of the night over here, so her group is going to be up. Let's see if we can get you the names of all of these players.
I was going to say, I'm still waiting for my group to come find me.
Oh, really? Who's in your group tonight?
I believe I am playing with Bree and John Reamston.
Okay.
And no, you passed mine.
That's because you're in a good group.
Yeah.
That's a solid group. Jen,
I know.
John,
I'm
Holly.
super duper nervous.
I know Holly's here.
I know Holly's here, and I know John's here, but I haven't
here?
seen Bree. Bree might be working today.
She could be.
Because we are traveling to Chicago this weekend, so she's probably trying to get in as many hours as she can at work. So.
That's right, because this weekend is Pinball Expo in Chicago, right?
I'm so excited.
That's awesome. There's so much going on this weekend.
Duper.
Yes.
So much pinball happening from like to the rest of the year. You know, it's the Whopper season. So everybody talks about the different seasons of the year. Like spring's so much fun, summer is great, but fall starts the Whopper season. Fall in December is Whopper season.
Everybody trying to get those last points to get the qualifying spots for nationals, for states, everything they need to get.
Exactly.
Trying to get it.
Exactly. They want all they can get. I am no exception to that.
That's true. Where are you? We should probably look that up as well.
With the state?
With the state.
I'm 59.
59. So you got to get some big wins.
I got a ways to go. I got to get some big wins. I'm hoping Chicago will give me some. I'm more like on the hunt for women's right now.
Makes sense.
So I'm trying to make sure I'm like getting my women's.
Absolutely. And we'd have to go through these by hand to see where you fall in the women's standings. I don't know specifically where that would be.
See, and that's what's difficult is because like if you look at like just women's.
Just the women's rankings, which is for women's tournaments.
Right, but then they also look at like women's open, right? So
correct.
Like how are you doing like in, you know, that's the one, there I am.
And you're 83rd just in the sense of women's tournaments, right? Or that's
open.
No,
that's open.
83rd in open.
Yeah, I'm 83rd in open, but just women's, well, I think I'm 45.
Wow.
Yeah, so I've had a decent showing with that, but...
Yeah, the third place. Look what the third place in the Cleveland tournament got you. 20 points. That's amazing.
I know. I was really excited about that.
I would love to know, and this is something I'm sure we could get Kim to run the numbers on now, where that tournament, because Leah got 33 points for winning, which is amazing.
Super great.
Where does that rank amongst the highest as far as strictly women's tournaments?
Well, I know that Holly, who's
By the way,
standing
Wolfman,
in front of us right now.
Yes.
I know that Holly from winning Whipped, I think, got 75.
Which has got to be the most.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's probably the most there is.
Yes.
So I'm going to turn this down for 1 second.
Okay. I think she's asking Holly about the Whopper points for the Whip tournament right there. Or she might be asking where everybody is. That could be it, too.
I'm asking where everybody's at and like where I'm supposed to be right now.
Gotcha.
I'm a little like chicken with its head cut off. Like I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
That's probably why it's a good thing that I'm just sitting here, because I have one place to go. Ricky, we're going to find out how the new code is on Jurassic Park. I have not had a chance to play it yet.
Super adventurous with that because again.
Yes.
I haven't seen much different from the last couple weeks, but
and by the way, I want to make a call out because the alert didn't work and I got to fix it. Keystone Defiant, 7 months of subbing on the channel now. Thank you so much.
That's Chris, right?
That is Chris. That is him.
Thanks, Chris.
Oh, the Smart Missile.
That's what I said. Smart Missile is different.
Yes.
So I think it was Smart Missile and Amber.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's right, because I remember Keith or someone teasing the fact that now you can choose what the smart missile can give you.
You can choose your rewards.
Yes. Okay. So that I did see ahead of time, but now it's good to know that's in the code. Sorry, I'm checking a couple of things right here. We're going to see if...
There it is.
I don't know if it played before, but it's playing now. Keystone Defiant, there is your sub.
Thanks,
love
Chris.
right there. I don't think we're having people do pre-plays again, but that's a very good question.
No.
I don't think so. Not a great enough change, you think, for it to matter?
Yeah,
or just too late in the season?
I would say probably not. I also do not think that Jurassic Park was in our pre-plays because when we started pre-plays, JP hadn't come out yet.
That's a good point. Didn't even think about that.
I could be completely wrong, though, so that's definitely a Kim question.
We'll see if we can ask her right now if you can get her attention. Yeah, we'll see if we can grab her attention. I hope everyone has done their homework, by the way, and has listened to Kim's podcast.
Oh, yeah, on Backbox.
Yes, Ricky, by the way our league works is before, basically our week 0, before any of week leagues actually come into play, we allow anybody who wants to be a part of the league to come in and play every machine and record 2 scores on each machine. Mm-hmm. Those are considered your pre-play scores. And the way it works is if there is a week that you cannot be here for whatever reason, because it's Mondays, it's the middle of the work week, things happen, life happens. Instead of taking a 0 and a forfeit for your game, we simply insert your pre-play score in place of it. And it goes in order of you playing the games. It's your first game, then your second game. So it's not best score or worst score out of the 2.
It's just your first game, then your second game.
If your first game was better, that's...
Yep.
It's the middle of my work week. I don't know about the middle of your work week, but it's the middle of mine.
Some leagues, like for the Bells and
my
Chimes.
My work week also seems very long sometimes, for the record.
For like the Bells and Chimes League here, we don't do pre-plays, we do drop weeks. So instead of doing pre-plays, we just drop your lowest week. So it's something similar to that, where it's not necessarily advantageous for you to not be here, but at least we're not committing you to be here every single week. So it's a different way to be able to still benefit from the fact that you cannot be here every single week.
Exactly. And take the pressure off you feeling like you have to be there every week.
That's probably a better way than me trying to say it.
Yeah, we don't want it to be a detriment for any player to be like, oh my God, there might be 1 week out of the 8 or 2 weeks out of the 8 that I can't make it. I better just not do that. This helps keep that from being a worry for you. You come in, you get a few extra games in, you play, you have some fun, you write down some scores, and then you miss a week and you're still going to get points. So it keeps you in contention for league, and sometimes, I've had league seasons where my pre-plays have helped me tremendously. I think one of my C Division wins down at Arcade Super Awesome, my last one before I stopped being able to always do Thursdays. That was really, pre-plays were very helpful to me.
Well, and again, it also thinks too, like if you know that you're going to miss a week, then you know that you can come in and do pre-plays. Like to me, I always try and judge the beginning of the season of, am I going to be here every single week? Is it worth it to me to play pre-plays? And if not, then I'm not going to do pre-plays. But
because when you are pre-playing 15 machines twice, it's a lot of pinball.
A lot of money too.
It is some money, no doubt about it. Coin drops, even at 50 cents, add up very quickly, or $1 for JP.
All right, well, unless you do the super game, right?
That's right, the 3 for 2.
3 for 2, so you
play
can
with
get
a friend, and there you go.
And somebody, or me and James.
That's right.
All right, well, I think I might
try.
I think I might try and go find my group.
All right, sounds good.
So everybody seems to be getting started but me, and then my group hasn't found me yet. So.
Well, I will let you do that. Jen, thank you for coming over here for a little bit.
Scott.
I very much appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Ricky, thank you for being here tonight, man. We appreciate you being part of the stream. JD, good to see you as well. Hope you are doing well. I met some of your friends, some people that you know through the fine world of improv over the weekend through the wedding of our good friend Jonathan Landis, who goes by Hitstun, I believe, here on Twitch. He got married on Sunday. Yeah, a few people mentioned the improv stuff and that you do it and that you are very much loved and appreciated there, which does not surprise me because you're freaking awesome. Yeah, yeah. That was Sunday, man. It was a very good time. If you see the pictures, you can see me in a green vest and shirt and nice shirt. No, you're not. You're fine. We missed Chris too, but Linda and Dee were able to make it, so they were able to represent on his behalf. You are not a terrible friend. I will not allow you to say that in the stream. If I could take that line out of chat right now, I would take that line out of chat, but I'm not smart enough to do it. It's not happening. So that was Tom Zabo. Zach Broadway was player 1, and I believe our player 4 here in this group will be, if I look down my list of players, it should be Lisa Arthur, I believe, is our player 4. Saw her come in tonight. She's been on a roll with some of her tournament and league finishes as of late, so, not surprised to see her starting to move up, and this is group 10 out of the 16 groups of players that we have tonight. So if by my count, if I'm counting this correctly, 63 players are in this league season. So that makes for 16 groups. The top group is always a 3-player. The remaining groups are all 4-player groups. So that's a heck of a finish. And I'm kind of looking over some of last week's scores as well to kind of look at how everybody did. There's Lisa rocking the Seven Sun Brewery shirt. And you can follow the standings right there as well, ssl.league.papa.org. If you go to the current season and meet 5, you'll see last week's scores and this week's groupings. And you can see kind of where everybody stands as far as points and kind of get an idea where people might end up division-wise. With 63 players, I would imagine we're going to break it up into 5 groups. And if that happens, that would be 12 or 13 players per group, which I would imagine we would have 6 of them making the playoffs. That's usually how it ends up working with the round-robin format that they use for the playoffs here. So we'll see how that shakes out. But first, that's a nice T-Rex feed for Lisa right there. Gets a little bit of bonus points on it. Got it up to 644,000. It's a very good start for her on this mode. Let's see if I can maybe bring that score a little closer to everybody. Just a little bit. With a little bit of zooming. Can't promise it's going to work perfectly, but we'll do our best. It's a little bit better. I think I can work with that. Can't tell you, it looks like she's up to about the 6 main. She's got double scoring activated too. Probably would rather have that for Chaos than T-Rex, but anytime you can get double scoring, it's not a bad thing at all. Doing a good job of keeping the multi-ball active as well, although I say that she does get the outlane ball saver right then, so still in the two. I'm glad you like the green look. Maybe maybe we'll post it for everybody to share. If you want to post it for everybody to share a picture of it, I don't care. I don't know if V's posts are public or not. Probably not. That's probably smart. But we're glad to have all of you in chat tonight. We very much appreciate all of you being here. Very glad you guys are part of all the fun tonight. We're dropping a couple of frames here, waiting for that to get back to green. It looks like it's almost there, and I think we're, oh God, we're almost back to normal. Lisa's still rocking this right here, though. She's playing really well. Okay, we're back to green. Apologies on the drop frames, guys. Welcome to things I can't control, like the internet. Because that is definitely something I can't control. Pause that to keep that from playing. That might be making part of the difference there. There we go. And here's Zach Broadway stepping back up. So he had about 7 million on ball number 1. And he is in the train rescue mode right now. Going for the paddock. Looks like he's got to get 5 shots on it, looking for any of the flashing diamonds on the board right then. So there, actually, that felt like it should have been one. Not sure why it didn't do that. By the way, that is, if I'm looking at Lisa's score, it is almost exactly 20 million. I'm going to look at that when it comes back up as Tom Szabo steps up to be player number 2 here. Zach's sitting at 8.1 million. Okay, not as exact as I thought. Lots of 6s, lots of 9s that simply don't translate on a 720p camera. That's a great skill shot, by the way. Vomitus, man. Oh, my. I hope you're feeling better than the name says, Vomitus. But I do thank you for that follow. Very much appreciated. You now know every time Level 1 goes live. And again, we want to thank you guys. We hit the number at the very end of the stream last week. We hit 500 followers. That's a huge number for us. I think that's over double what we started 2019 with. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys being a part of things and wanting to know when we go live and enjoying the content that we put out. We're very thankful for that. So here's Tom trying to get control, get those rescue shots in. Increases Amber to 925. That's not bad. Every time he gets some truck lights, oh, that thing rejected right down the center. Nothing that he could have done about that. But 17 mil, decent ball number 2, right back in the swing of things here. As Abby will step up, looks like she's at about, can't tell if that's a 1 or a 7. I'm going to give her benefit of the doubt and say it's a 7. JD, I'll have to tell you something funny about the vest look later on, too. We tried our best to close that darn thing, but it just was not going to happen. Not in any way, shape, or form right there. Ooh, that is a tough drain right there for Abby. Nothing she could have done, just kicked right over there. May do a quick, I think it's coming back up right here, so we'll keep an eye on this. Evan's stopping by as well. We'll try and get him on the mic here in a few minutes. See if we can pull that off. Forgive me, I'm just triple checking everything. I keep seeing drop frames and it's the bane of my existence, so anytime I do. Yeah, there were multiple people there. I think was Jay one of the people? A girl that's there was one of the people in the party. I think a couple people in the bride and groom's party were part of the improv group. Yeah, she's really cool. I like her. Very, very cool young lady. So Lisa stepping up right here, right at the 20 million point. Chris, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I see it go down to red real quick, and then it bounces back. And when it bounces back, I mean, the frame rate is high. So, Jay, yeah. So, all I can see are numbers fluctuating and frames going up and down, which I don't like to see ever. I can only assume how things are going. Like right now, it's going down to red. I don't think it was horrible, but it was enough to at least pique my interest. So she's in T-Rex chase mode right now. Second T-Rex mode in the game. We have not seen a smart missile yet. Nice dodge right there for 3 mil. I think the next one's worth 6. Gets the shift of the truck, so dodge would be next. And it goes right down the left outlane. That is a tough break. Does get to 32 mil. It was a good mode. But that left outlane is playing very, very brutal tonight and did not want to give her any help. So with that, we move back to Zach Broadway right here. Let's pop him back into order here. He gets the Amber Award for 650. Has the first T-Rex mode ready. This one would be Feed T-Rex. If you get it early, it's great. Would that be his first, or did he already have a T-Rex multi-ball? Look at Irvin Torres in chat. You coming to us from beautiful Jacksonville right now, I believe? Well, this is Rampage mode. This is a new one. Haven't seen this one before. Yeah, Irvin was one of our first subscribers, I believe on an affiliated channel, the first 20 subs with a recent change that Twitch made. Get a Founder's Badge. So if you were one of the first 20 subs of the channel, you get to show off for all times the fact that you were one of the first. And you have that Founder's Badge to show. And yeah, he was one of our first subs. He's been a sub the entire time. So, Irvin, thank you so much. We're glad you were able to get back to Columbus for a while. We're sad you're not here right now, but we know you are always part of the family, and you are always welcome here whenever you come back. You know that. 110%, my man. 110%. Now, is he going to get a ball save on that? No. Wow, I actually thought he still had a little ball save time on that. That's a very tough break. For him there, he'll end at 19 million. Where did Zach get? We were talking about badges. Can't quite see where that's at, but we'll take a look in just a minute. I have Rita here stopping by and saying hi. How you doing, Rita?
I'm good.
Good. By the way, I saw your points last week. 18 points. You had 18 points last week in League. Go you. That's awesome. Oh, you better believe we will. We can do it right now. You can sit down. We can do it right now. We do have a lot going on the next couple of weeks. We'll talk about that once Abby's ball is done, if she is able to feed T-Rex. Oh, and you could almost see that starting to go right then. Just not enough of a nudge in order. She might have actually nudged it closer to the middle there as opposed to the other way around. Tough break for Abby. She will end at only 3.6 mil. Means I think Lisa at 32 mil right now is going to win this thing. She's just taking a little bit of a victory lap right now. So good for her getting the win right there. But she will, as soon as her game is done, get that fourth ball in. We will watch that. I probably will do a quick drop and restart of the stream when we hit that as well, because I am seeing, like I said, it go to red, about a 5% frame drop. Too much for my liking, so we'll see if we can't fix that here in just a minute or two once things come back online. Oh, now she does have ball save there, so she will get that. When that happens, we'll talk about the stuff going on as well. That was an interesting ball save spot. Yeah, the internet's fine here, so I wonder if Twitch is having trouble with one of their ingress servers. It's something we do see on a semi-regular basis, and I don't remember if it's set to a specific one or not. Also something we can take a look at real quick in settings and fix up. And we'll do that in just a second. Well, let's see what you can run this score up to. Gets the dig that groove. Thank you for that follow. You now know every time Level 1 goes live as well, my friend. Thank you so much. Lisa approaching the 40 mil point, and then commentator Jinx, I made that happen. I will take full credit for it. But with that, she will end at 40.7 mil. Not too shabby at all. So with that, like I said, I'm going to stop the stream for just a minute. We're going to check a setting or two. So hang tight for about 30 seconds or so. We will not be off here long. And when we come back up, we will have another Jurassic Park game for you. We'll make this happen. Hang tight. All right. So Carrot getting her money in the machine right here. She is going to be playing. This is for the VOD people, because we are still recording all this, and we will have it on the VOD as soon as this all comes to be. So looks like it's on auto right now, so I may need to just pick one and hope for the best. We'll do that in a minute here. Yes. Okay. Did stop, so that's good. I'm going to pick... All right, we'll take our chances right here. We picked an ingress server. We're going to see if it's a good one here in just a minute, because we are back. We are glad you guys are here. Looks like it might just be Kara playing tonight. I don't know if there's any other players in her group. Hopefully we'll find out in just a second here. Let me let everybody know. To refresh their streams so they can see everything we're seeing as well. And I'm kind of thinking the problem might be Chicago because now I'm seeing drop frames again. Oh, silly, silly internet. All right, we'll keep an eye on this. If we got to change it one more time in a minute, we can do that, but we want to see this game through in just a moment. Let's see who's in this group with Kara tonight. That appears to be Michael White. Patrick is in this group as well, and Laura Kelson. So this appears to be Michael playing right now, trying to feed T-Rex as Tom is looking at the screen here, having fun.
Evan just put up 20 million on messing around.
Holy crap! Not a lean game, but still a hell of a score.
Yeah.
Were you playing with him?
Yeah.
Oh.
We got the 5 million jackpot twice.
Good Lord. Tom Lavrier, who is playing in League tonight, just told me Evan Bingham, who's here just playing for fun, 20 million in mousing around and put up, I think he's guest playing tonight because I did just see a sheet come over, so he is taking advantage of guest play. Patrick Grau is stepping back up. I was giving him a little bit of a hard time. He was playing Blitz earlier tonight, and we're actually having a tournament, not for Blitz, but for another great midway game, NBA Jam, this Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. So if you're in the area, if you're a fan of NBA Jam, come here. It is sponsored by Saucy Brew Works, and you can win Cleveland Cavs tickets. Yeah, I know it's the Cleveland Cavs. They're not great right now. It's still NBA basketball, and you want to go. And you can get them for free, which is even better. So come win some tickets. As the Berg bookie comes in the house, Evan, how are you doing tonight, man? Hopefully you have had a very good week. But yeah, 7 o'clock, Wednesday. And yeah, Saucy Beers is going to be sponsoring the event, and they are providing the winnings for the winning team of NBA Jam. If you got a friend to play with, great. If you don't, well, I'm sure we'll pair you up with someone. DJ, I'm sure, has a full plan as far as that goes. NBA Jam is one of my favorite arcade games of all time. And we have I believe we do have, we have the tournament edition over there. So you got the extra players to pick from. Pretty sure they're not going to let you play as Bill Clinton, just to warn you ahead of time. Patrick doing some nice work on this machine right here. Only 5 mil. Making some nice shots, though. It's the slow darts right there. Looks like the only shot he has for rescue is that far left orbit. And he gets the award, but does not get a ball save out of that. So, you're moving too, man. Where are you moving to? I'm curious where. This is Laura Kelson, by the way. Exhausted, we're moving, trying to get this house ready for sale. More work in the past 3 days than 3 years. I feel you. I know there's been so much work that has been done where I'm at now. You know, just trying to get stuff ready. Little tiny things, you know, that you don't think about. You know, and my apartment, too. Even though I'd only been in my apartment 11 months, just you get situated, and it gets really hard to move. I'm still getting bits and pieces and stuff out from the apartment all the time. And I hope I'll have everything done probably in the next couple of days, but hopefully not much after that. Moving is hard work. You are not wrong about that, and my moves tend to be slow and meticulous. Moving a mile and a half down the street, one-of-a-kind view overlooking the Ohio River. Nice. Yeah, send me a photo, man. Whatever you want. I'd love it. Anything overlooking a river is cool, especially in a town like Pittsburgh where you've got the 3 rivers right there. If you can get a view of the river, why not do it, man? That's awesome. But yeah, even if you're moving a mile and a half down the street, it's still moving and it still sucks. So Kara will end ball 2 at 1.4 million. Here comes player 2. This would be Michael. He is it's at about the 6 million point. Yeah, you can just start a group chat for all of us in Facebook. That'll be just fine, thanks. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'll drive to Pittsburgh for that. I need to get Veronica to come to Pittsburgh with me at some point, too. That might be the time to come. I would love that. So Michael, a tough break right there on that drain. Not much bonus to speak of. And he will stay below the 8 million point. Oh my God, if that comes to fruition, that I can get from Pittsburgh to C-Bus that fast. I mean, I know the Hyperloop has been talked about, but it's got a long ways to become a reality. If it did become a reality, though, how nice would that be? I would love that. Absolutely love it. Ooh, that's a tough break for Patrick right there, and he did not have any ball saver left either, so his bonus will not be terribly high either. It's just like that. Laura's already back up. She did not make it past me in the first time. Oh, your fifth move. Holy cow. Yeah, if that loop comes in handy, I'm going to bug you. I'm going to bug Elizabeth. I'm going to bug Fred. I'm going to bug Josh. I'm going to bug Mark. I'm going to bug everybody. And I'm going to be in Pittsburgh on a very, very regular basis. Yeah, I mean, if I could get to Pittsburgh and there that fast, I mean, my God. It'd be amazing. So here is Kara. That's an interesting point. Would you rather have the loop and go home every night? But what if the loop goes down? I mean, like, do they have contingencies in plan for if there's an issue with the loop and then suddenly you have to find a whole new way home? I'm sure they've thought about this. And they will think about this when they build it. You're saying $30 on the news this evening. Is that for a one-way or a round trip? Either way, I think I'd do it. Because that price, my God, it's amazing. Here comes Michael. He is at just under 7 million right now, which really on ball 3 is the best score of the group, and that skill shot is going to help. That 2 million gets him real close to 10. He'll definitely be over it with his bonus. And he's now in rescue mode. He's got, looks like 2 rescue shots on the board right now. He's post passed over there, gets one. Brilliantly hit. Lights another one. Then we got some streaks. LSU Arch, nothing can go. LSU Arch, thank you for that follow. You now know every time Level 1 goes live with all of the awesome things that we do. We appreciate that. So he's got the smart missile, and did he get the launch? Yes, but he missed the shot. Did not look to see if he even made an effort to change the modes there. That's one of the things that we know is now in there with the .9 code, is the ability to change what the smart missile is get you. I think you still get the 15 million for getting it, but you get something else, and that's what you can customize. Nice shot right there. Is that going to start rescue shots again? I think there's 7 on the trail, so yeah, he's got 3, and he's got a T-Rex chase going too here. So now it's truck shifts and truck dodges. There's 1, that's 3. So he's going to have to, I believe, shift with the truck in order to access the next shot. Was that enough to do it? Yes, it was. Enough of a truck movement. So I believe that next dodge is a 6 mil shot if he can get it. Did he get it? It looks like he might have got it because it looks like it's back to shift mode again. Supply drive will give him a very nice max spinner if he can take advantage of that. An amber award there. So he's really bumped up his score. If I'm looking at that right, he's up to over 60 million right now. He is very much putting this game away. Bonus point very much in tow right now. Not a given, and that poor guy's in trouble. He's not doing good. You can't rescue them all, sad to say. But we'll try and get an update on the score. Something we have not seen the efforts to go after Chaos Multi-Ball tonight yet that we've seen in previous weeks. Previously, that was the go-to. But maybe we're starting to see a little bit of a shift with some of the modes being a little more accessible, people becoming more comfortable with them. We're not seeing everybody immediately have to play for Chaos. In fact, I don't think he's even gotten the C yet. Yeah, he is not. That's a nice two-way combo right there. A lot of those 2- and 3-way combos are how you get the DNA. And Evan with the idea right there, it's like go for the C because it is a tough shot. When you have a ball save, if you make your mistake, you take your ball save and you be happy. He's not happy about that, but he should be very happy about that score. That was very, very well done by Michael. He did collect a couple DNAs as well. Didn't see it. 86 million for a non-Chaos multi-ball game. That's a pretty darn good score. So stepping up will be Michael Grau. He looks like he's about 8. Immediately bumps the ball into play. Gets that skill shot for 2. And immediately takes the ball save. So he's at 11 right now. There's a C. Nice ball frustrated, dude. Yeah, if you want to have a big score in this game, Chaos is still definitely the way to go. So 86 mil without benefit of a Chaos is not bad. And Michael will end up at, let's see, 14 mil. I think that does that put him in second place? I don't remember what player 1 score was. We'll look at that when the game is over. As we wait for Laura Kelson to step up as player 4 ball 3. She's at 1 mil right now. And that ball save was not friendly. She will get to start the rescue mode. Put a couple of these together. That'll be a very good time to do that. Ball will drop down. Gets T-Rex points for that. Gets it for that. So suddenly Fee T-Rex is now in play and got it almost instantaneously. So that means that multi-ball will start at almost 500,000. If you're not going to purposely go for any extra shots to build it up, that's the way to do it. Gets that first jackpot right out of the gate. And that's a good time to get the Nedru. That's a great save as well. That thing was headed down the center and she saved it. This could be where the game changes for her right here. We know she's got to get to at least 14 mil. That rescue up to 2.6. And the 4 mil DNA combo, that was a 7 million point combo. So she has definitely moved into second place now. The question now is, can she run it all the way back? And she's not going to be able to. Everything drains. But that's a great comeback by Laura right there to turn that from a 4th place finish to a 2nd place finish. It's 2 points, and that matters on a night like tonight where you are going to find out what division you're in. You're going to find out how many points you need to make the playoffs and possibly win some trophies once this thing's all done with. Yeah, player 1 only had 2 million points, so that was not a threat, unfortunately. Let's sneak over to Attack from Mars and see if anybody is playing that right now. Oh, we've got James Scott playing on ball number 2, so we are all for that. So we might have had some machine shifting, which knowing the players we have here is probably not terribly surprising, but we'll stick with where that cam's at right now. And we go to ball 3. Carl Herzeg stepping up. Looks like James' score is enough for 2nd place right now, as Carl will take the regular 5x bonus on the skill shot in his 50 mil. Nice save right there. Trying his best to keep this thing in play right now. He does. Oh, yeah. This group is a very, very good group. 2nd Atomic Blaster in tow. And now we're kind of at a point where, at least on the right side, he can start thinking about finishing modes. But he doesn't have to yet. Multi-ball is the name of the game for him, and he is going for it. See if he can do this here. 512,000. That'll stop progress on other things, but every one of those shots is a jackpot right now. plus 3 balls. Lots of chances to work on that saucer, too. He smartly lets one drain down. It's not a long ball save in this game, but, hey, use it while you have it. And saucer is down just like that. That was enough for one. Didn't go all the way up, but it went enough. So now that one's off the board. Got to get each shot once. Oh, and it drained down the left side, so he's only going to get the one jackpot. Will he get one to finish? No. And he tilted it back. I appreciate it, kind of. But the tilt on that, playing very tight tonight. So who's player number 2 in this group? Let's find out who that is. Is that Eric? No, it is Bo Pendleton, it looks like. Pretty darn good game for him, as he is a smidgens off of not even a million points away from the 2 bill point. Oh, we have someone trying to sell stuff right now, and I have no clue what they're selling, and I don't think I want to know. And he's looking over at me. I might have given him a stink eye. I'm just saying. See what Bo's waiting on right here. Maybe we have a stuck ball? I didn't see him plunge it. There it is. Yeah, he was just waiting for that ball to come out. It was getting stuck up top, and now it's stuck there, too. Is he going to get Kim, or is he going to wait this thing out? He's going to wait out a ball check right now. Usually that's the proper thing to do first. You know, let it run a ball check. Let everything go through. Hey, Meg's in chat. Hi, Meg. How are you? Now we know who Meg is. I think we can say who Meg is, considering, you know, she's in chat right now. Ridley Digital, how are you tonight, man? Thank you for joining us as well. We appreciate it. If you guys don't know, make sure to go to that link, facebook.level1bar.stream. You can follow the bar. You can follow everything that's happening. We'll talk about that while we have a minute here. This Wednesday, NBA Jam. Tournament edition. You can win Cavs tickets, sponsored by Saucy Brewing at 7 p.m. This Saturday, we have Mario Kart 64. We're going to be playing that over on one of our TVs in relative high definition, a HDMI modded in 64. Nice and easy to stream that way. We'll be broadcasting that at 3 p.m. I thought I was going to be here for that. I unfortunately won't be. I would imagine the dulcet tones of Alex and Austin will be on the mic for that. We appreciate you watching, man. Very, very much appreciated. You made the promo. Nice. Ridley Digital, if you got a link to it, I would love to check it out. Send it my way, man. If you want to just send me a PM on Twitch here, Sav2880, SAV2880. Send it there. That'd be great. And that ball is still stuck. I think we're waiting on tracking down Kim. Yeah, there's Kim to get it unstuck. We've got some other pinball tournaments coming up, too. Rita's, of course, stopped by. Her Pins for Pin tournament is coming up on November the 9th. So that is 3 weeks from Saturday. I'm going to be benefiting people in need of Delaware County. Text it. Yeah, here. Just there we go. That's mine. SAV2880. You do that, you're good to go. As that ball will get dropped in the plunger. And we are having the Flip Out for Hunger pinball tournament the next Saturday on the 16th. So 2 charity tournaments over 2 Saturdays right before we get into Cincinnati and a bunch of other great events over the course of the next month or so. It's going to be a very, very busy time in the pinball world, and we are super, super excited about that. So, yeah, definitely want to make sure you know about all that. If you're local, come on in. If you're not local, we're going to be streaming all those events. I'm sure for both of those events, too, we're going to have some online donation links as well, so you can help the causes even if you're not here yourself. We want you guys to be a part of everything that's happening at Level 1, even if it's just behind a computer screen or behind your phone or just not while you're driving. Don't do it while you're driving. That's not good. They say that's a bad idea. I tend to agree with it. So he's got to shoot the center here if he can get it. Nice. Nice save on that rejection. Center shot, not the easiest thing to get. Now, if he can get another mode started here, he can reset that, which I think might be what he's thinking about here. Oh, what a catch. Oh, he did it. So now $300 million on that hurry up award. I'm not sure how it. Oh, that's how it did. He started Total Annihilation. There it is. That's one way to get the hurry ups in a non-traditional way, and now he is raking it. I will not wait Expo. We'll talk about that in a minute. 100 mil per shot. If he can get the lock, Annihilation up to 55. Every one of these is adding to that super jackpot. Can he get it? No, just missed. Nice drop save right there. Dropped it over there. Well done. Got the saucer. That is his 300 mil, so that indicates saucer number 2. That's a nice shot right there. Lines it up twice now for Annihilation Awards. Oh, he lost it. Is he going to get another shot at it? No, but 3 billion points. Oh, and then, as it always works, you get the shot at the absolute time when you don't need it. Lined it up right at the very end. But he is starting his ball locks again, and he's got all those modes that he can work on again, too. Oh, but it goes in the outline. Nonetheless, 3.2 billion. That'll go up to 3.3. That is a solid first place number right now. Between our 2 players remaining, Brian Heath and then James Scott, they're going to have a lot of work to do just to keep him from the bonus points in this setup. Let's see what Brian can do. No, I will not be at Expo in Chicago this weekend. I've got some stuff going on with family, which is also why I won't be here on Saturday for Mario Kart. But just with everything going on, oh, there's a rage tilt if we've ever seen one. Brian is not happy with the machine right then as he'll take a 4th place finish. Just too much going on. I don't get to travel to as much stuff as I'd like to, but that's okay right now. There's a lot good going on for me right now. A lot of stuff I've got happening here in town with my move and everything and being with V-Bell, and I'm thrilled about every bit of it. So I will miss Expo. One of these years I will make it. There's probably about 5 shows that I say that for. GCX, which is more of a content creator show, I say that about. Probably could say that about Free Play Florida. A bunch of places. And hopefully I will eventually knock those all off the bucket list. We'll just see when that proves to be the case. And here is round 2 of Total Annihilation. This time the James Scott version. Let's see if he can do any better. He'll get that one back. He's also got super jets from all those balls and knocking up there on those targets. 4 balls in play right now. 3 balls. No, there's 4. There's 4. And he got the Annihilation. Cashed it in. Only 130. I say only 130. But here's James getting back in this thing. 2 billion now. And just like that, though, the mode's done. Is he going to get one more? No, not of an Annihilation. Nice save right there. 2x damage again. He's got to be close on this. He's got to be real close. 2x. Yeah, there it is. So that, I believe, will be number 2 for him. 300 million. He's got to be getting close. He's only 800 mil away. That's a makeable number in this game for him. That also means the bonus point has been eliminated. So this one's only going to be a 3-pointer for Bo. If he gets it, it won't be a 4-point. If he's not careful, it might be a James win here. We'll see how this shakes out. Next group's not going to mind it one bit. They've got 2 credits on this next game. They are perfectly happy with that. And it looks like we can see the route that James is trying to go with this now. Just go straight for multi-ball shots. He's got to hit it twice to do each one. There's number 2. And again, for number 3, he'll have to light the lock, and then he'll have to get it. Oh, and it drains down from the bounce off that. So he will not run it all the way back. That's a heck of a run, though, at 2.8 bill. It does make sure that Evan does not get the bonus point. So successful, at least in that regard, that it's going to jumble up some of the point finishes here. And a pretty close finish in the grand scheme of things as well. So very good game for all of them. Let's go back over and look at Jurassic Park. We've got Chris Scott playing some Jurassic Park right now. They appear to be on ball 2 of their game. He is at 53 million. Let me see how many players we're dealing with here as he is in shift and dodge mode, and that will not help him, unfortunately. Great T-Rex chase, though. 19 million is very good for that mode. And he's at 59 mil. Not a bad score for him. And it looks like we are on a 3-player game right here. As that was Chris Scott playing right there. I believe that is. Gotta make sure I get my names right here. We don't want to mess up anybody. That is Kristen Smith who's playing right now. This is terribly dangerous. The two people I get mixed up all the time are in the same group. This is not good, but this is Kristen. I am very shocked neither her nor Samantha have called me out for my horrible job of mixing them up on a regular basis, especially with them being in the same group tonight. This is a recipe for broadcaster disaster. As she is attempting to feed T-Rex. There it is. No, it rejected down. That looked like it had enough power to make it up the ramp. So now, Red Dragons in the house with the 100 bits, man. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. We appreciate it. And she gets double scoring. Oh, I thought for a minute she thought she was done. DJ, thank you so much for supporting the stream. Thank you so much for the book as well. I got to finish reading that. I do that on Wednesday night because I'm hanging out with the kiddo tomorrow night, which probably means it's not a good night to read a book saying you're an a-hole. But we will also, get his book. DJ, if you got a link to it, throw it in chat right now. If it kicks it out for whatever reason, I'll make sure it's in there. We want to... DJ writes some fine reading. Yeah, this is Kristen right here. But maybe Wednesday night I'll finish that up. If V didn't take it to Akron with her, that's possible. She's been reading it just as much as I have, as you know. So maybe she's doing that right now. So Kristen is up to about 12 million right here. Nice streak right there. Oh, and it drained down the center. The rejection bad. She got it all the way up to 75. I didn't even see the score get that high. But she did it. So we go to player 3. Kristen's in first. And actually, I stand corrected. This is a 2-player group. So that means Samantha must not be here. And I did not see Deborah, so Deborah and Trent must not be here as well. Nevertheless, very solid group. Nice super skill shot right there, doubling up the 4 and the 6. As Chris is trying to run this thing all the way back up there, as Evan is going to join us on the mic for just a minute or so. Evan, your pinball escapades have been talked about tonight on stream a little bit. Congratulations, 20 mil on Mousing Around.
People are talking about that?
Tom was.
Tom Lavier.
Tom Lavier.
Okay. Where? Okay.
Yeah.
I had 2 of the max jackpots.
That's very well done. So Chris will end at 70 mil. So Kristen will win this 2-player group. It's just a question of how high she's going to run up the score. How are you doing tonight, man?
I'm playing well.
Good to hear.
I'm trying to take away bonus points, and I didn't. Tom Lavier came back and reclaimed a bonus point on ball 3 of Guardians and went from dead last to close to second place or so.
Oh, wow. That's not bad at all.
It's a weird game.
That's your job tonight. You're trying to kind of...
I'm just spoiling.
You're the rabbit and the carrot running around the track for everybody to chase. Because you're a guest playing tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm playing.
That's what I thought, so yeah.
Though it's bedtime.
Ah.
Evan is still second fiddle. I am the second highest ranked Evan.
You are. You are. Meg, where do you stand as far as Megs who play pinball?
As what?
Well, we got Meg in chat right now, Meg McCoy. And I'm curious where she stands as far as Megs who play pinball.
Where does she stand as far as...
Female's name Meg.
Meg.
Like you are the second ranked Evan.
Okay, I see.
Yeah?
Oh.
We'd have to look this up. We'd have to go down the rankings. I don't have an answer.
I think there's a Megan Sprague. I mean, obviously Megan Brown.
Megan Brown, yeah. So
there's a lot of Megans, I think.
That's true. Megans would count in this situation. Didn't even think about that fact.
So I'm about halfway through Code Vein.
How you enjoying it, man?
The story's dumb. It's all about the gameplay. Do you play those
games for the stories, though?
Not this one, no.
Oh, fair enough.
I watched Sarah play God of War. That was an amazing story.
Yeah.
Great game. I didn't play it. I just watched her play it.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I might this week, too, with VP.
Oh, there's Tom.
There's Tom, yeah.
All right, I think he's claiming Jurassic Park. I got a jet.
All right, go play it. We'll get you on in a minute, man. We might get to see Evan on stream tonight. That is a rare pleasure that we don't get to see much. But first, Jason Montgomery with 2.5 bill on ball one. God love him. That's a sensational. Now, immediately followed by the game giveth and the game very much taketh away, as we saw right there. But still, 2.6 billion is a sensational score to start this thing out. Really, really well done. So here is Matthew Williams again, as Zan is joining us. Zan Sprouse. Hi, Zan.
What's happening, Scott?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm doing the whole, there's an empty seat, there's an empty job.
There is.
Yeah.
I need all the help I can get.
Well, you know, I just don't want to go home yet. We had a 2-person group.
Oh.
And we're done. So, didn't work out that well for me.
Oh, look at that. Evan is producing Papa TV tomorrow night.
Well, check out Evan.
The Addams Family and Electra. I will make sure to watch once I'm done hanging with Anthony.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah,
oh.
I will do that.
Anthony's coming over tomorrow?
I'm going to him.
Nice.
I'm going to him, and then I think on Saturday we're going to see the All Hallows Eve stuff at the Ohio Historical Center.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, I've never been.
That's
I want to go
really
too.
Cool.
Yeah.
That should be really fun.
I will miss Mario Kart here, unfortunately.
Well,
they will be okay.
I think they'll be fine.
They'll be good.
I think they'll be fine.
They'll be all right. They're pros at streaming Mario Kart.
I have a hard time with Mario Kart sometimes.
Yeah, how come?
Well, you know.
Shortcuts?
Rainbow Road.
Well, everybody has trouble with Rainbow Road, though. It's meant to be brutal.
Well, it's not that I have a hard time playing it. I have a hard time watching it because, like, when you fall off the side, that's my nightmare.
So, I understand now.
Yeah, that's a tough part. That's a tough one for me.
I get it.
All
Martian
right.
multi-ball here for Jason.
Martian multi-ball. Jason, good job.
This is definitely the best score we have seen tonight, up to 3.6, now 3.8. He could be approaching.
Jason.
Yeah, look at this.
3.8 without extra balls. That is impressive, my friend.
Is. Oh, and he gets the saucer. How much is this going to be worth?
This
was this 5? That's his 4th saucer.
Holy crap, Jason.
$4.6 billion.
Oh my God.
Definitely the score of the night so far.
Seriously, I have never done this without an extra ball.
I've done this in virtual pin. I've scored $40 billion in virtual pinball, but it's virtual pinball.
It's virtual pinball, and you get to play your extra balls.
That's right, and I played quite a few extra balls to roll the universe.
Exactly. Yeah, my friend Peter has this game in his house.
Yeah.
And after he bought it a couple months after, he posted a score that was like 11 billion or something. And I was like, how did you do that? And I was like, wait a minute, you played your extra balls, right? He's like, well, yeah, I did.
Hashtag not in league play.
Hashtag not league play.
Not league play.
Exactly.
4.7 billion.
Wow, Jason.
Jason, what a game. Take a bow, my friend. What a game.
That is impressive.
Well done.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of this game, and I do enjoy watching it. I do think it's a
I love it too. And I like the remake. Yeah. Chicago Gaming's remake of it is really good too.
It is really good. Yeah.
John Reamson used to have one of those.
It's a little bit weird with the blue aliens, but you know.
Yes. But I love the big DMD screen they give you on this.
Best scores I've ever gotten on this game were at Reamson's machine.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah.
My best actual game, 39 billion, good lord. I'm not surprised Evan has a giant score on this game.
Oh my god.
Not in the least.
Nope, not at all. That's amazing.
It's because he's good.
Well, Evan, yeah. Evan's really good.
Both Evans here are good.
All the Evans.
Chat Evan and local Evan.
Yep.
We might see local Evan in just a minute because once this game's done, we're going to switch over to Jurassic Park.
All right.
I think Mr. Bingham is guest playing in that group.
He is, and I just talked to Tom LaRiviere about that.
Yes.
And he said, "Yeah, I'm playing. We have a whole group at Evans with us, and that means we're taking a while." That's what happens when you play with Evan. He controls the ball really well, and
he does.
Makes deliberate shots, and he controls the game more than the game controls him.
Yes. And in fact, we're going to switch over to Tom right now.
Here's Tom.
I joked that Evan is the rabbit in the Greyhound race.
Oh my God, yeah, totally.
You know, he's just running around setting scores for everybody to try and catch up to.
Yep.
Because his guest plays don't count for points, but he's helping everybody else get higher point games.
Right, because they're trying.
Because they're trying that much harder, yeah.
Yeah. So Jurassic Park, I have not played that much, because it's $1.
Right. You're on the Josh Mullet
I'll learn when it's 50
learn when
cents.
it's 50 cents,
yeah,
yes.
it's one of those. And it's also been really popular. People want to play it. So I'm looking forward to watching Evan play so I can maybe learn a little bit about it, because my strategy so far for this game is to, of course, get the T-Rex skill shot.
Yes.
And then try for chaos.
I mean, look at that ball catch that he had right there. And
Yeah.
that one he just allowed
why
to go in the ball save.
Why try
Yeah.
when you know it's just going to save it?
Exactly.
So,
this cat yurt, oh my God.
Cat yurt, oh dear God.
Do I want to know about the cat yurt, or do I not want to know about the cat yurt? Ooh, nice nudge. Only a single, though. If there's anybody we know that is good at nudging a machine, it is Evan. He's one of the best.
Yeah, Evan's very, very good. But yeah, so what I do is I try for chaos. Of course, I can't get it, so I just wind up shooting a bunch of other things, and I get points in spite of myself. Is how it turns out.
Usually a perfectly workable strategy. Now he will get the ball save right then.
There we go.
Quick
He's
T-Rex
really good. He's gotten down at T-Rex because I'm still learning the game.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning where T-Rex is the sweet spot to make sure I get it for the. All right, you got T-Rex multi-ball here.
I think if it wasn't for the fact that he just had the ball drain and the save, you might have seen him try and go for a couple of shots to build that T-Rex jackpot.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to do it, you want to get that on the first try, keep it as close to 500K as you possibly can, and that's what he did.
Good job with the cradling.
The perfect two-ball cradle, one on each flip.
Yes, the Amazing Race is extremely fun. I love that format.
Yeah, it is. And I think Evan, the other Evan, is going to now start to run some Amazing Race events in Pittsburgh.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to do a little driving.
I definitely need to do some driving.
That'd be fun.
I know.
Pittsburgh's a great town, too.
I have grown to even though I hate every one of their sports teams. Sorry, Evan.
Yeah, no, I mean,
yeah,
they're terrible.
Yeah. I think Pittsburgh even now sometimes hates Pittsburgh.
Penguins aren't that bad, but still.
They're bad now that the Blue Jackets exist. Because I loved the Penguins in the 90s when they were the closest team.
No, that's true. I can see that, but I still, it's like, it's hard to come. It's hard to be the new kid. We all had our favorites before you guys got here.
That's true. I mean, I have fond memories of playing NHL hockey on my PC with the Penguins and that team that had, Larry Murphy and Tom Barrasso.
Oh, he did it this time.
Yeah. I love there.
Oops.
And Mario Lemieux and God, everyone that was on that team.
Mario was amazing.
Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah.
Who I think somewhere is still playing professional hockey.
He's immortal,
he's close
I
to
think.
50.
Yeah, I think he's immortal.
Yeah. I think his NHL career was 26 or 27 seasons.
Oh, my God.
That is Gordie Howe type stuff.
Gordie Howe, the greatest of them all. That is my team. The Red Wings is my team. Yeah.
Rick Tocchet was on that team.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, Chris and I did a convention in Windsor one time.
Yeah.
And in the hotel, one of the restaurants in the hotel that was, still open, it was Caesar's Palace.
Right.
So one of the restaurants that was still open super late when we got there, we were eating in there, and I saw Gordie Howe's jersey on the wall, and I'm like, we got to go over there and take our picture with that.
Oh, heck yeah.
So, Chris is like, yeah, whatever. Hockey. He's like, he's not a sports guy, so.
I believe the Gordie Howe hat trick, what is it, a goal and assist in a fight?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, yep. Strap on your skates, Gordie, you're going in. Yep.
The old-timey hockey that we're just not going to see anymore because they just don't fight like they used to.
No, they don't. No, it's. I got into discussion because in Canada, they love their hockey.
Oh yeah.
And I did a convention in Saskatchewan, and so we were talking about hockey.
Lord Howard Hurts is right about that.
No, that's
Gordie
true.
Howe
yeah.
only had 2 Gordie Howe hat tricks in his career.
They're not easy,
No.
So.
All right, Lord Howard Hurts, your job, because we do like to give chat missions. Who holds the NHL record for the most Gordie Howe hat tricks?
Oh, I
don't know the
now.
answer to that.
I don't know the answer either, so
No.
let's find out.
Yeah.
So we're in Saskatchewan, and I'm just sort of trying to make small talk with everybody that comes up to the table. And so we wind up talking about it. When I tell people, really? Okay.
Brendan Shanahan, I can see that.
So when people find out that I'm from Columbus, but I like the Red Wings, Yeah, how about that trivia? Good job. Oh, good save, Tom.
That's a great save.
They find out I like the Red Wings. They're like, why? You have a team. And I'm like, yeah, but I liked the Red Wings for like years before we had a team. And so we started talking about how much I hate the Los Angeles Kings.
Fair.
And so they started talking about it. And my thing was, I said, I get it. I just don't think Wayne Gretzky needed to give his career so America would pay attention to hockey.
Yes.
I don't think he needed to be the sacrificial lamb for that, which is what I hate about the Kings.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you want to talk about some pinball now that I've talked about hockey?
We can talk about pinball or hockey. Right. I'm good in both worlds.
All right.
That is just fine.
Tom's doing okay here. He had a yep, that's true.
Yeah. No, I was a Penguins fan as a kid, but then when the Jackets came to be, they became my team. And I've never, even though I respect the hell out of his game, I've never been a Sidney Crosby fan.
Right.
So I can't like the Penguins right now. But being a Blue Jackets fan until recently has been a little painful.
It is a little bit painful.
I'm a fan of painful teams right now. Reds, Bengals, and Blue Jackets.
Oh, man.
It's not a good sports life.
It's not a good that's not good for you.
No.
Yeah.
Bengals is not even really a fandom right now.
No, are the Bengals even like I feel like it's a bunch of people on a 6-month lease.
You're probably right about that.
Yeah.
And the guys that are good, we want to ship somewhere on a 6-month lease to get a draft pick. Like, hi, AJ Green. Go be a run-a player here for New England.
Go do something else for a while because, we need something else.
Go talk to Bill Belichick and we'll take your draft pick. Thank you very much.
Here's the thing that I hate about Jurassic Park.
Okay.
Please don't tell me the bonuses I didn't get. That just adds insult to injury. You got 0 Amber bonus. I know.
But the game wants to show you Mr. DNA as many times as it can.
Spares no expense.
No.
Yeah.
The graphics processor in that is going to get full use.
Mm-hmm.
Full use. That's true. Wings fan living in Colorado. Although Colorado, same thing, didn't have a team for the longest time until you gained yourself the Quebec Nordiques.
Oh, yes, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. The 10-point bonus in Deadpool or the dialed-in participation award.
Oh, my gosh.
That announces itself as nothing but a participation award.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty bad.
Both of those are significantly good on the troll.
I was talking about dialed in the other night. I was at ASA, and I was at Sideswipe.
Yes.
And because John's got machines all over town.
Yes, he does.
I was saying that the one thing I don't like about dialed in is that the BMV takes better pictures of me than dialed in does.
So you're saying they did not invest in a high quality webcam?
No, it just when I'm looking at pinball and trying to pay attention to pinball, I just look really like angry mouth breathy. So it's not my greatest moment,
So, well, I mean, is that the fault of the webcam, or is that just the nature of pinball that we're not used to paying attention to a camera?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Oh, he did tilt it.
Did.
Yeah.
Evan. Gotta have that gentle touch, man. What are they on, ball 2 or ball 3?
They are on ball 3 now,
All
yes.
right.
This is ball 3 right now.
All right, so here we go.
Evan going, I had a 10-point ball in the finals of Deadpool launch tourney, not realizing the plunging validates the playfield. But put up 200 on the next ball, wins the tournament. That's the way to do it.
Heck yeah, you did, Evan. Good
job. You just wanted to call it a comeback. That's what you wanted to do.
Tilt face.
Tilty McTilt face. Tilting the pinball of the Jurassic Park.
All the tilty people.
Where do they all come from?
All the tilty people.
Where do they all nudge
from? That's good. Father McTilty
sits on a stool in front of a mouse and around, acting a clown.
Oh my God, you're good at this.
So is that gonna be when we do our podcast after we sing the cartoon songs? We're gonna
make up pinball versions.
We're gonna make up pinball versions, which I would love to do.
Songs.
I would love that. I still think TNT needs to become DMD.
Oh, I like that one.
DMD, that's so nice. You see a jackpot in lights. I hope someone's clipping this.
Got the power plunge.
D&D. Watch my bonus run.
Oh.
Jared, is that it?
Sorry, Jared.
Nope. You tried to rage tilt it and you didn't do it. I feel like that danger is an amazing touch to the game too.
Yeah,
the fact they got that
it.
graphic in there
Yeah.
is sensational.
Yeah, I didn't quite realize this until very late in life, but I really love Jurassic Park.
It's a fun movie.
I love them all. I can't help it. I just really do love Jurassic Park. And it was like one day I'm looking at my movie shelf and I have like all the movies and I watch them all the time when they're on TV and I'm like, you know what, I just got to admit how much I love this franchise.
It is a very, very good franchise.
Yep.
And they've made a good new game to go with the franchise.
They sure did.
Even though it really doesn't have a ton of call-outs to the movies themselves, it has a theme all of its own, but it has enough
I
of
feel
the movie.
like the display is more of a call-out to the movie than anything else.
I would agree.
So the display is a little bit better, with the same map of the park and Mr. DNA and Nedry and all that stuff.
They got a lot of those nice little touches.
Yeah, I think so.
And the graphics on this game are top-notch. I mean, you can see with every game of this style that Stern has built, they're getting better and better with making the graphics for it.
Yes.
I mean, you look back, Aerosmith now is, what, a 3-year-old game?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. And you look at the graphics of Aerosmith, and I'm sure the processors, the single board chips they're using are better than they were back then. I mean, because I think they're essentially Raspberry Pi-esque systems inside these things.
Okay.
You update them with a USB stick. I'm pretty sure the code saves on a memory card, stuff like that.
Right.
But the fact that you can see how much they've improved on their graphics making in the past 3 years, from Aerosmith being very static, very just not great. When you look at that now, it's very unimpressive. To now, where it feels very interactive. They've learned how to use that full color interface.
Agreed.
Jersey Jack was good at that from the beginning. I mean, Wizard of Oz was busy, but it was beautiful.
So yeah, I finally
all of their games are busy, but beautiful.
I finally got to play Willy Wonka.
What do you think?
I very much enjoyed it. I think it's very challenging.
Okay.
I think there's enough going on that you've got enough going on to do.
Very cool.
So I liked it.
And of course, that I'm sure is also at Sideswipe on John's Jersey Jack wall.
On the Jersey Jack wall, yeah.
He has them all in order, I think, too, right? Does he have them in release order?
I don't think so, because I think it goes. I think from left to right, it's like Wizard of Oz, Willy Wonka, something else, and then Dialed In.
Has to be Hobbit, unless Hobbit's down.
I don't remember, but yeah, it's. But I know like Willy Wonka's sandwiched between Dialed In and Wizard of Oz.
I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, there's not a lot of places that have Jersey Jack machines on location, and if you go to Sideswipe, you get to play almost all of them.
All of them, yeah, it's great. Wizard of Oz is fun. I mean, I always really liked it, and I like it at Sideswipe because Wizard of Oz can be kind of dark.
Very much so. It's one of my biggest.
Sideswipe is a good location for it, I think. Oh, Tom, be careful.
It a double? Oh, it's a full on. Oh.
That's about as profane as you're going to get out of Tom, too.
I have seen that look from him a couple of times before. I've seen it when he's been very close to it, and I'm looking at it on the screen up there as we show it again.
Yeah. He's,
He's like begging, why, Lord? Why did you have to tilt me like that?
Yep.
So not nice. So he's taking a picture of the scores here because, of course, Evans is.
Evan's score doesn't matter.
Evans is for funsies. E is for Evan.
That's good enough for me.
F is either for funsies or what he's going to say if he tilts again.
If he tilts again. He's tilted all 3 of these balls, hasn't he?
Yeah, the first one, I think he's 2 for 2 on tilts, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
And this machine, ever since it's been in here, has been super sensitive on tilts. So I'm not surprised that it's been acting up a little bit.
Whose machine is this? Do you know?
It's level 1's.
Did level 1 buy it outright?
I think what they do, and this is the way I understand it, is the reason it's $1 is because level 1 gets half and Trink gets half.
So it's a Tilt Amusements.
It's a Tilt Amusements
arrangement.
Game
okay.
that becomes a level 1 game.
Right. It's a rent. Yeah. When you do through.
It's an
when
RTX.
you do through Tilt, you can do like this rent to own sort of a thing.
Yeah.
And.
I think for personal houses, he does it where he'll just collect some, however much money a month until you own it. He's cool about that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Or you can just rent them out.
Or just rent them.
Like
for
if you want to do, like if you're going to do like a party or something, you can. Rent them out for a while.
You can. Is he going for the system boot? For the power switches? I am sorry I'm yawning. I can't help it. Long
You're
day.
Thirsty.
I am thirsty. Is that what that means when you yawn like that?
Yawning is a way your body tries to combat thirst. You're trying to suck in moisture.
Ah.
So if you find yourself yawning a lot,
drink.
Try drinking a glass of water and see if that helps. And if you keep yawning, you might just actually be tired.
So don't drink bourbon is what you're saying.
Well, bourbon's a little counterproductive for the hydration thing, but I would never in a million years say the words don't drink bourbon and actually mean it. I would never say that.
I understand, so, yes. Look at that combo, 24
Yeah, you, Mr.
mil.
Got to go on the bourbon trail.
It was beautiful.
Oh, I want to do it so bad.
You got to go. You got to go.
I know.
Just not in the wintertime because, it gets icy down there.
Yeah, and I'm already drinking. So. No, if I take Chris with me, it'll be great because Chris doesn't like bourbon.
Really?
So I can just drink.
Oh, yeah.
Just drink.
The funny thing about... Yeah, he is very dialed in. The thing about
it's that
trail,
too.
though,
it's both. It's yawning is multitasking. There are multiple uses your body has for yawning.
When you're going from distillery to distillery, you're trying just a little bit at each place just to get a taste for it. We really never saw anybody that was drunk at any point.
They didn't go to enough places.
Well, true.
Or these are people that know how to hold their damn liquor. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe all of the above. But I think it's because the tastings are, I don't want to say they're limited.
Yes, they are very limited.
You're just not drinking a whole lot at any given time.
No.
You're going from place to place. So, unless you're really sitting down for lunch or dinner and having some there, you're getting to try a lot, but you're not getting drunk doing it. That's for the evening.
And they usually have pretzels or something that you're not doing it on an empty stomach or anything like that. But
all of that thing just rolled up
just
the
rolled
side.
Right up. Oh my gosh.
The rollout.
Because
what's going to end up at here?
In Cedarburg, Wisconsin.
149, not bad.
That is pretty good, yeah. Cedarburg, Wisconsin, they have what they call a shinery. Ooh. It's like a winery, but it's moonshine. And there you can go and you can get a couple of tastings, but I think you can only get 3 per day based on their laws.
Yeah.
And it's moonshine. You're like, oh my God, let's just keep buying stuff. I think they do it, so you need to. It gets you just tipsy enough.
Yes.
To want to just buy a whole bunch of stuff.
Smart.
Because then you're like, wait, I didn't try this one. I'll just buy it. I'll just buy this one.
I think I need to take this one home.
Okay, we're gonna.
It's super
This
tasty.
one's really good. Let's buy the whole thing. All right, Brett.
All right, Brett Rulin stepping up. He's at 346 million right now.
I don't know who's ball 1 and ball 3, but Brett's gonna have to bring his A game here, and he can do it easily. It's very.
Oh, we just saw I just heard broken glass.
Uh-oh. Is everybody okay?
Annie Lennox.
And it feels like you're walking on it.
Is here to report that someone's walking on broken glass.
Yep. Yeah, if you get a couple of if you can get the saucer in this game a few times in one ball. I mean, this is a billion per one ball game.
Oh yeah.
If you can do that.
$1 billion in this game is very, very makeable. He's got the next saucer ready. You can tell he's aiming for the multi-ball shot.
I don't blame him. He needs to light up
nice
twice.
Shot, nice stroke of luck over there too.
All
That's
right,
a good bounce
million.
out. And I think Stroke of Luck is being very friendly right now with its bounce out too.
Oh,
and it goes right.
He got so close.
He had the mojo going, and one bad bounce is all it takes.
But he really see what he did with his score. He got
he got 877.
Like 500 million in one ball. So. All right. Who's up next?
Yeah, Chris is on it. Opa.
All right.
see if we can get you the name right here.
Oh, this is David.
David, yes.
Yeah, this is David.
David Terrell, there we go.
Yep.
I'm still learning a few names of people.
Gotcha, yeah.
Always am. X damage on that shot. He's at 1.6, so I believe that does put him back in the lead. Very controlled shot making.
Yeah, very.
3x damage on that. Looks like he needs one more shot to do it, so the next shot will be a kill shot if he can get it. Trying to save it.
There we
Keeps
go.
that lateral movement to a minimum.
Oh,
Not
what happened?
Quite. Didn't quite go in.
That
That
on the
shot's
surface?
a little picky.
Yeah, I can't get a little picky, but you get the 2-time damage thing. And 400, so good job. And he just got the replay. I heard it from here.
Into twos, 2.3 bill. I think 2.2 is the replay right now.
Is it 2-2 right now? Okay.
Yeah.
And see, that's how I always try and judge myself on whether or not I'm doing okay on a machine. It's, what's the replay?
Yeah.
It's not so much the,
And that's
careful,
just a double.
careful.
Kept it alive.
Yeah.
I mean, bonus is not huge right now in this game, so I would say, especially with the score he's at, you're playing to do things. If he tilts, he tilts.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be 5. Oh, no, it's not. We got one more shot here.
And that's something we've seen with that saucer shot, too, is even though it's not supposed to go in, it does go in.
Oh, I hate it when I do that. When I just missed getting that lock shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That drives me nuts.
The rejection on that lock shot is really
Good
hard, too.
save
Great
there.
save. 80 mil, and he's only halfway to the kill shot on this, too.
Big O beam.
Lot of lateral
That's probably my
movement.
favorite name of a mode.
Yeah.
Big O beam. I just think it's funny.
He's got a big O beam.
Big O beam.
Whether you like Revenge from Mars or not, it's another game that had great graphics.
I love Revenge from Mars. It's another one that's dark, but I love it. And I just put up 173 million on it the other day.
Very well done. Again, it's Sideswipe?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was
Sideswipe
fun.
machines are suiting you right now.
I don't know. I did all right. I'm starting to be a little more zen about my pinball. Just
That's
the
good.
tip of the ball. Phrasing.
4 billion points for David right here. Second best score we've seen on this machine
Holy
tonight.
crap, David.
Oh, what a moment for the
still pretty
tilt right
damn
there.
good.
That was an amazing game, nonetheless.
Oh, my gosh.
We'll save that clip for sure. My
Totally.
goodness, wow.
All right, come on, Mullet.
All right, Josh Mullet stepping right up. Remember, you can always clip anything you see in stream. We love when you do that. We appreciate when you do that.
All
Definitely get those clips out there. It helps us know what to go back and look at later.
All right, if David tilts and Mullet doesn't, I think we're living in Bizarro world.
I would agree. Right now, Josh is just trying to work his way to some league points. He needs something.
Yep.
He's repping Sideswipe Bruin tonight.
Nice.
Rocking the hat. He's
a good one for. Clip that one.
That will also be clipped.
Yeah. He's a good one for
Josh is
showing the
fun to play
love with his clothes.
Yes, he does.
You know.
Yes, he does.
So there we go.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
Well,
All right.
I'm going to head home.
Sounds good. I think
So-
I'm going to take a couple of moments of break here. It looks like Jen is playing a fun game of Jurassic Park right now.
Nice.
Zan, thank you for being here for a while.
Well, thanks for
we will
having
have
me,
to
sir.
hang out more very, very soon.
Yes, absolutely.
You and Chris will have to come over. I think I've told about 20 people this so far now that I moved to Gahanna.
Are you settled in?
I'm getting settled in.
All right. Nice.
I have a couple knickknacks left in the apartment, and that's it.
All right.
The furniture's moved. The hard part's done. Now,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think it needs to be the next
Thank you
one, too.
very much.
That's because Zan is awesome. Thank you for being here. I
Thank
appreciate
you so
it.
much.
We
All
will
right.
hang soon.
We
if
will,
nothing
for
else,
sure.
to play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, we got to do. There's that new
Deb?
research that's coming out. We got to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, we got
Yeah.
to. We'll make it happen.
Regiseal stuff is what I read, so I don't know when it's coming, but we'll see
We'll
what
find
happens.
out.
All right.
Cool.
Well, good night, everybody. I'll see y'all later. And
Absolutely.
Scott, you have a nice break.
I shall. Let's see what Kim's doing right here. I think she's just waiting on the machine. We are going to take a very short break. With the new changes on affiliates, we can even, to help support the stream, we can even run the occasional ad So let me switch over, show off our play fields right here for just a minute. Oh, God, where did our commentator screen go? I got to find it. What happened to it? There it is. Commentary break. Be back soon. We will be back in just a minute. So, like I said, give us about 3 minutes or so. We're going to run a couple of ads on stream right here. And we will be back in just a moment once I've had something to drink and maybe play 1 or 2 more games this evening. So hang tight. We'll be right back. That is an excellent call, Mr. Chris. Hopefully you guys are having fun. Hopefully you missed us. I got some water. I still need some Rolaids. I guess lunch did not sit well with me today. So, such is life, unfortunately. I do see some people playing Jurassic Park. Let's see who's playing it right now. Yeah, good call on that for sure. There's Zan heading out for the evening. And we'll see who is getting this game of play in. Did have a lot of people, like I said, not show tonight. Yeah, and that's what the pre-plays are for. So, you can take a week off. You got something going on. And it's all good to do that. There's no harm, no risk in that. You're not going to lose placement that way. Especially on a week like this where, playoff positions or division positions are going to be determined. You would hate to have a week where you didn't have your pre-plays and not be able to do anything about it. But that's not the case. If you got those pre-plays in, you are A-okay. So we'll see if we get a game here fairly soon, but we'll watch. Looks like Kim and Jen are playing Split Flipper right now on Jurassic Park. Kim, our esteemed tournament and league director for everything here at Level 1. Of course, she'll be operating in those same roles, I believe, for both the Pins for Pin tournament on the 9th and the Flip Out for Hunger tournament on the 16th. Both of those, with the bar being open, for all ages until 6 p.m., those events are open for players of all ages as well. So, normally on the Monday nights, it is a bar. It is 21 and up. But if you have a kid who enjoys playing pinball, we would love for them to come here and play. Those events are the perfect opportunity to do it. So we would love for kids and parents to be here and get to enjoy this wonderful hobby that we have come to love. And we want you guys to love as well. So they've got extra points on the T-Rex shot right there. Can they cash it in? They're trying like heck to. It's actually some really good dead bouncing between and that's so hard to do. It's hard enough to do when you're the only person controlling the machine. But when you have to be completely split-brained right that, you can see them, talking strategy in the moments that they have to do it, especially during this T-Rex multi-ball right here. You can tell these are two people who not only know how to play this machine, but are very good with communicating with each other. I'd love to see, and we haven't done it in a long time, have there be some sort of split flipper side event, because we've seen some very good split flipper play. Just people goofing around between, Jen and Kim right here. Holly and Evan were practicing split flipper the other day for the Columbus versus Cleveland event that they're going to be doing. I don't remember what day that is. That might be this weekend. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to ask someone to see if that's indeed the case. But yeah, they were practicing for that as well. And remember, it's a busy, busy week for events here at Level 1. Wednesday night, the NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the arcade machine. That tournament, you can win Cavs tickets up at Quicken Loans Arena up in Cleveland, Ohio. Are they going to flip? Oh, that is a great save. Well, that was an awesome save right there for the two of them. I think someone already beat me to it. I see the clip button's already been hit, and I didn't hit it, which means someone else already did. Clip that. November 2nd is that event. Awesome. Thank you. That's right, because Bo's going to be going up to that event as well. I forgot that he was. My apologies. So, where do they end up? 17 mil? Not bad, and they're having fun doing it, so that's the part that matters here for sure. Flip that over right here. I want to thank all of you again for the bits, subscriptions, for everything, all the support you guys have offered tonight. We very, very much appreciate it. So glad you guys are being a part of our streaming efforts tonight. It is very much appreciated. All right, so November 2nd for that. That is a busy, busy month for some of the best players in town. I mean, really, it's a 4-week section where some players are going to be going to Cleveland. Then they're probably going to be here for Pins for Pin, which I'm sure is going to have a very good Whopper point turnout. The week before will be the monthly tournament at Arcade Super Awesome down at Sideswipe. Then the Flip Out for Hunger, and then Cincinnati. So that is 5 Saturdays in a row with 5 separate events, and Cincinnati has multiple events that have all already sold out, and that's not figuring some of the bigger players are going to a couple other tournaments in other places. Free Play Florida is that same weekend. So Trent will not be at Cincinnati. He's going to be down in Florida for that event. So just a whole heck of a lot going on in the month of November. Jen was right. It really is Whopper season. And it's a heck of a time to get those points you might need for Ohio qualification. Really, all of these events are going to be Ohio qualification events. So if you're on the border for, state qualifying here in Ohio, you've absolutely got a chance to make up a lot of distance. And let's look at it real quick right here for the state of Ohio. I'll get you guys a link very quickly here. We can tell you that Ohio, the pot has almost reached $4,000 for what that state tournament pot is going to be right now. Looks like Eric is playing some Attack from Mars. No, he's tilting Attack from Mars. I think, we might have a stuck ball on it, so I don't know if there's a whole lot we can do about that. We might be getting close to stream end, I think, because the machines are starting to be a little picky. To give you guys an idea of how it's looking right here, it takes right now to qualify in the state of Ohio. Nick Shako is at 110 Whopper points for his 20 tournaments, and he is 24th right now. That is the 24th position in the state. Megan Brown is 23rd, and the difference between them is less than a quarter of a Whopper point. Nick's lead on Andrew Lee, who is based out of Cleveland, one of the better players in the state, and actually our state tournament director, so he may not even be playing. It's 110 to 107. Cody Webb's at 103. If Drew Sedolia decides to come back and play in anything in the state of Ohio, dude has played 2 tournaments in the state. He won classics. It's all Cleveland. He took 5th in the main tournament and won one of the classic tournaments. Just on those 2 tournaments, he is at 97 points and he is 28th in the state. So that tells you, you've got to play just unbelievably well, consistently well, to make it in the state of Ohio for sure. And the list of people who would qualify out of that top 24 right now is a who's who of some of the best players in the state, and we can see some of the rising players in the state as well. Look at Del Zappo. Obviously, he's not a rising player. He's been there forever. 442 points. Yeah, Split Flipper, it's a unique thing because you really do have to be split-brained and think about that so consistently for sure. Del Zappo's, I think, going to win the state of Ohio, at least for qualifying purposes. He has a 150-point Whopper lead over Trent. He has more wins than he does events, which means he is owning the city of Cleveland right now, and of course has owned the state of Ohio for the most part. But he did not win last year's tournament, so nothing is guaranteed. Alexander Kamarzek is 3rd right now on the strength of just 10 tournaments. That's an interesting thing, too. Andy Rose is in on just 6 tournaments and no wins, believe it or not. Alexander's got an interesting choice. He is also right now the top seed in Pennsylvania. And that, I believe, figures in, if I remember correctly, Pinburg has been counted. Yeah, Pinburg has been counted, and if we go to that list, because Danielle Acchiari on 3 tournaments is 4th place in the state because of Pinburg. So, their 24 could be real interesting because of all the people that have Pennsylvania points due to Pinburg. It will be interesting to see how that shakes out for sure. We're going to give one more look over here to Jurassic. I don't think we have a game over there, unfortunately, so it's probably a good time for us to call it for the evening and get ready for everything coming up. Wednesday, we're not going to be streaming that. The NBA Jam Tournament, that's a local only. So absolutely come in. Alex is crazy good. You're right. He's amazing. And he's a kid. He's, 17 years old? I think I just saw it come up on my Facebook birthdays that he just turned 17. So, he probably has a future as one of the best in the world for a decade and a half to come, for sure. That one's not a young guy. Alex is a sick player. Anytime I beat him, I feel like $1 million. And remember, at the Amazing Pinball Race here during match play, he mercied 2 machines. They had to call the mercy rule on it. And really, they could have called it on 2 more. So his games were that good in qualifying that he qualified and did as well as he did. But back to what's going on here. NBA Jam on Wednesday. You can win Cavs tickets. Mario Kart 64, great prizes are going to be on the line for that as well. That is Saturday. Evan, you have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you bring to chat. Appreciate everything everybody brings to chat. I cannot do this without you guys. I need people to work off of and talk to, all of that. And I am so appreciative of every single one of you. Don't go away yet, though. Don't go away. We're going to look and see if we can raid someone. But I got to figure out who we're going to raid. I'm going to take a quick look, and we're going to put this together real quick. I'm looking here to see who we're going to raid. Oh. I think I see who we're going to raid right here, and it looks like they might be doing a charity stream tonight. I know they are running Jackbot, which is one of my favorite games for sure. So we're going to raid a channel here. We're going to pick one here. There's a channel we got. Meg, thank you for being here as well. Be here for Mario Kart. Be here for that. Be here next Monday. We're going to be back on League Play again at 8 o'clock. It's going to be really, really good. And I'm going to start that raid right now. We're going to raid Pinball Undesirables. They are playing Jackpot right now. A fun old Williams game. Definitely show them some love. Pop some level 1 raid action in there. We'd love you to do that. And we will be back with you probably on Saturday for Mario Kart. Thanks, everybody.